Public payphones are said to be making a comeback, but these don't take coins, they just connect people.
Yeah, a social experiment is linking San Francisco, often seen as one of the most liberal cities in the country, with Abilene, Texas, often seen as one of the most conservative. The goal here is to debate, not to debate, it is to have a conversation.
KRON 4's Michael Thomas joins us live in the studio to explain. Hey, Michael.
Hey there, you know, these payphones are really getting a lot of attention, both online and in person. We're so used to talking with each other through screens and on social media, especially when it comes to politics. And this experiment really flips that, asking people to talk directly to someone with a different point of view. And all it takes is picking up the phone.
You are now being connected to the party line in Abilene, Texas.
And just like that, a payphone in San Francisco is connected to a payphone in Texas. It's all part of a social experiment called the party line.
This call may be recorded for use in a public project.
This phone sits outside a tattoo shop on Valencia Street in the Mission District with a simple invitation: call a Republican. And for many, curiosity won.
I just thought I would give it a try, calling a Republican in Abilene.
On the other end of the line, hundreds of miles away, is a matching payphone in Abilene, Texas. There, the message is flipped. Call a Democrat, bringing a mix of emotions.
I'm scared. I don't know if I like this. Ours is downtown, about kind of the same, a busy area, but it's in front of a bookstore.
That moment of finding common ground is exactly the point. The creators say no dialing, no apps, no profiles, just two strangers connecting in real time.
Maybe have us call each other and rant if we need to, but also it would be really nice if we could connect and really have an honest conversation with someone we don't know.
Organizers say the idea is rooted in science. Research shows hostile political conversations can increase stress, but positive, friendly interactions can do the opposite. The goal isn't to argue, but to connect.
If you want to take it wrong and just have somebody to argue with, then you could definitely take it that way. But if you want to take it as like getting to talk to somebody and learn about what they think and why they think that, then yeah, I definitely think that that could help too.
Organizers say the goal is to bring down the political climate one phone call at a time.